Good morning, people. I just landed in your town.
Welcome to the podcast that passes the Ducci every April 20th of the year.
Hashtag just saying. On the left-hand side.
You know how with weed they always say like the 420? Mm-hmm. It's 420 today.
It is. I have no, marijuana reference at all. So it's 420. That's all I got for you.
That popped in my head this afternoon, and I'm thinking I have to use that tonight.
Oh, speaking of getting high.
Got some?
No.
Fuck!
I legit, just before the show.
I'm out. Never mind. Fuck this.
Oh, right before the show.
You promised me.
I promised you nothing. I never promised you a rose garden. Right before the show, I opted to...
Where?
Because I still have this cold, and although the audio podcast is lucky enough to not get my coughing, the poor video people, because we put the video podcast up on YouTube, the poor video people have been suffering having to listen to me cough, so I dropped some Mucinex, a little bit more than the recommended dosage.
Nice.
Because go hard or go home.
You are home.
And that's right. So I guess I didn't go hard. So, but hopefully that will suppress
And be interesting.
the coughing. I'm really hoping it doesn't make me drowsy and loopy.
I do.
I've been on the Mucinex.
Especially for the video.
I've been on the Mucinex train for about 2 months now. Because I got this cold last month.
Yeah.
And,
Takes a long time to leave your body.
it does. My body doesn't want to let anything go.
Of course.
Fat, cold, nothing. It wants to keep everything. Everything. So, I'm damned. So, we're a couple minutes in. I haven't coughed yet. So I just cursed
it's still
myself.
Early.
Yeah, no, I just cursed myself, but
Yep.
hopefully it will be at least a minimum. But I've been taking Mucinex for 2 months now, and it hasn't. I was taking it before bed, and it's not like it was making me drowsy, but it was suppressing the cough so that I could fall asleep. So, hopefully that's not what people are doing who are listening.
No.
Tara was so sick of you talking about your fucking cold. What are you gonna bitch about your job now? Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
There's a very good chance of that.
They're still laying off people. I'm still gliding. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Two hands.
10 and 2.
Yeah, it was a slow day today too. I really hate slow days at work because it makes the day go by.
Today felt like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesdays is like the slowest day for us.
Yeah.
It's like watching paint dry, literally.
Yeah, it's.
She didn't have much to do with her job.
No.
I really didn't. Me and my coworkers, not just me.
Yeah.
We all barely had anything to do today. Oh.
I'm sorry.
I had to resort to watching YouTube videos.
Oh my god. Did you really?
Yep.
That's the first one. I made it like 5 minutes. What can I do?
One.
I gotta remember to edit that. Otherwise, that's gonna be all fucked up. So yeah, you were bored too.
Oh yeah. Watching videos today on YouTube of people ghost hunting and running through abandoned places.
I got all excited because I found this channel, and I'm not going to advertise for them because
They're not supporting us.
They're not supporting us. Well, I haven't reached out to them or anything, but
Reach out and touch someone.
That's illegal, sir. Hashtag me too. So
it's not illegal if you got the permission.
I guess not. So
Pet me.
I was watching this kid, and his videos were okay, but I got excited because he started talking about that he was in Milton.
Oh.
Now Milton, I know we have people listening from all over, but there is a Milton, Massachusetts. So I was like, oh snap, is this kid in Milton? Wow, that's awesome. And he was talking about this really cool house and blah, blah, blah. So the more I was listening to him, I was like, yeah, he doesn't sound like he's from Milton. Because, I mean, we have accents here.
Maybe he moved to Milton.
So I said, well, he doesn't sound like us.
With the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I don't know. So then the more I was listening to him, the more I was like, oh, this dude's from Canada. I could just tell.
Hey?
Like, he never said A, but it was just the way he was saying some words. Oh. I was like, dude, you sound like you from Canada, player. So then I Googled, and there is a Milton, Canada. So I was disappointed.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So I was like, oh.
That explains it.
There you go.
Well, it's like, I work in Quincy.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, there's about 4 or 5 other Quincy's across the country. Like Quincy, Illinois.
Oh, jeez.
And
That's weird.
I don't know where the other ones are, but it is weird when you grow up in Quincy, Mass. Most of your life.
Yeah.
Then you hear Quincy, Illinois, or Quincy something.
Quincy something.
Quincy anywhere.
Okay. I'm tell the story real quick because it's very. So, I pre-ordered the God of War video game. Okay. Which was supposed to come out 4/20. Woo! So you get high and play God of War and do whatever it is you do.
Get hungry, eat everything.
Yeah. So I was all excited. I got a text. Oh, I'm like, what is that noise? So I got a text from Game Place.
Games something.
Game Place.
Game someplace.
On Thursday. Well, they didn't text. I'm sorry, it wasn't a text, it was a phone call. So I get this phone call, and the girl is like, "Oh, I'm so and so from Games
somewhere.
Place, Games Place, and you can come to the store between 6 and 8, and then the game pickup is at 9, something like that." Basically, what she was saying was, I could have my game Thursday. I was like, whoa, how is that possible? Because it wasn't released until today, 4/20.
I'd be like, I'm right there.
So I was very confused. So I called I don't like talking on the phone. I have this, like, phone phobia. I hate talking on the phone. I avoid it whenever possible. So I texted my husband, and I said, can you call GameStop for me? And find out what the F is going on with I'm sorry, Game Place. Can you call Game Place for me? And I blew the whole thing wide open. Can you call this place for me and find out what's going on with the thing?
You could probably edit the second part on the audio.
I could.
Not here.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, we're on our own.
You're fired.
So he called the Game Place, and he texted me back, and he goes, "Oh my God, this is such a clusterfuck." And I think that's the first time I've sworn. Not in my life. Not in my life. Just
if we go back to
today.
3/4 of our shows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just swearing today. For the show.
I beat you already anyway.
Oh, you probably did. So I'm just so immune to my own language. It doesn't even register. So he's like, this is a whole clusterfuck. So I said, well, what's going on? He said, you go to the store, pay for the game between 6 and 8, and after 9 you can pick it up. And I said, but I already paid for the game. He said, yeah, you're all set. Now, Thursday, I hang out with my friend Tina.
Hi, Tina.
And she leaves every Thursday around
Bye, Tina.
9:30. Bye, Felicia. She
Bye,
leaves. She leaves around 9:30. So I was like, ooh, conflict. I have a major time conflict.
Bring it with you.
Well, here's the thing. So I asked Jay, I said, is there a way you could, like, pick it up? And he goes, yeah, I'll pick it up on my way home. And I said, fuck, I have the receipt for the pre-order. And he's
that
like,
ain't gonna work.
and he goes, oh.
They're gonna want to see that.
I know. But here's the thing. When I bought it, I have the GameStop, the player rewards card, and I'd use the card. And they can call back purchases on that.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I don't know if Jay has one, but I just took a picture of the card number and sent it to him. So I was like, call them back, ask them if you can pick it up without me. I was like, if you use the rewards card number. So he's like, okay. So 2 seconds later, he texts me back, and he goes, I can pick it up. I don't need the receipt. I just need your account number and the phone number.
So far, so good.
Oh, yeah. So I was like, oh, this is going to be epic.
Here we go, boo-boo.
Yeah. A tisket, a tasket. It's a picnic basket. So.
Yum, yum.
Yums. I'm here for deals.
In baskets of yums.
So, I was like, this is going to be great. Now, for anybody who doesn't play video games, and I'm sure there's people out there who don't, shame on you. But I kid. That's fine. To each their own. Now, usually when you buy a new game, by the time you buy it, the manufacturer or the people who've made the game, the developer, has already made patches for it and done things to it. So when you put the game in, you don't get to play it right away. You have to do all these updates before you can play. So I said to Jay, I said,
Nothing
that'll be
simple like it used
Oh,
to be.
no. So I said to Jay, I said, that'll be great if you could get me the game. I was like, and when Tina goes home, I'll do all the updates. That way, Friday night, I can maybe play a little, and then I'm going to do a hardcore gaming Saturday. I'm doing hardcore gaming. So he goes, all right, cool. So he got there, I guess, a little after 9, and I had to warn him. I was like, listen, because he doesn't like lines, and he doesn't like waiting, and he gets very impatient.
You set the wrong dude.
I know. So I said, listen, these midnight releases and these things like that, because I've gone to them before, I said, they move very fast. I said, everybody's already bought the game. I said, usually you just stand in line, they hand you the game, and you walk out.
Sam, I'll be waiting for that, but...
No. It's just, that's it. Because they keep you moving. Excuse me. Sometimes they do little in-store promos and stuff like that off to the side, so people will sometimes hang out. I said, but if there's a line, don't get nervous because the line will move quickly. I was at the midnight release. For the last game I went to was Grand Theft Auto 5. Could not wait for that game. Went to the midnight release of it. And I think I was in line maybe 5 minutes, and I was around the corner from the store.
Shit.
It moves quick, because everybody's like, I want to get home and play my game. I got a free poster and everything. It was cool. It used to be hanging behind us, but it's not now. So, anyway, I'm hanging out with
This cool thing is hanging there.
Yeah.
This banner over here is banning.
Well, it's you can see the top of it over there.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jay texts me from the store, and he goes, yeah, and he goes, oh my God, it's such a sausage fest here. And he goes, there are no girls anywhere, and I said, that's usually how it is. And he goes, are you like the only girl in the store? Usually, yeah. And he's like,
yes.
And he goes, oh my God. He's like, oh well.
Surprise.
I totally I went to, oh God, I'm dying over here. So he took a picture that he had received the game. So I was like, squeak. So.
They got him at Sears.
They had him at Sears. So, I got a whole.
That's what you should have done.
Yeah, I got a thing in a second. But anyway, so he takes a picture that he got the game, and then he gets home, and I do the whole update. I managed to get to play for about 45 minutes. They did a half-an-hour update, then I got to play for a little bit. I was like, oh my god.
I can picture you during that half an hour.
Oh god, yeah. I was like, because I've been waiting. They've been teasing this game since 2016. So that's how long I've been waiting for it.
And let's make you wait another half an hour.
Oh, yeah. So, I just, what was I going to say? So, I'm just going to wrap this story up, because nobody gives a shit. So,
well, maybe some of our listeners actually went through this themselves.
maybe.
They might want to share it with us.
Feel my pain. Well, this is a very popular video game. And, so, I was like, okay, so I got to play it. I took a picture of it, and I texted it to my nephew, because I knew he was waiting for it, too. And he goes, oh my god, you got it already? How'd you get it already?
Oh, I hate you.
He was acting like I,
You suck.
He was acting like I had inside info. Mm-hmm. How did you get it? I'm like, oh, well, I wrote to the company and blah, blah, blah. No.
I got connections. I know people.
Yeah, I know no one. So I said, yeah, I got it early. And he's like, oh, let me know how it is. So I texted him this morning.
I want to play too.
And I gave him my quick review. And he goes, well, his PlayStation, because it's a PS4 game, PlayStation 4 game, his PlayStation apparently shit the bed like 2 weeks ago.
Bad time.
So, I know. So he was like, well, for this game, like sometimes for like special games, they'll do like a special edition PlayStation. Well, they did a special edition PlayStation for that. He called around to like every store he could possibly think of to find the special edition God of War PlayStation. He texted me this afternoon, he goes, finally got one. Nice. I was like, sweet, good for you. He's like, I'm running home and play this right now. So he was texting me before the show, and he was like, this game is hard and enchanting. I was like, okay.
Nice.
It's difficult, but enchanting. So, that's it. That's it. Boom. I was just happy. I was just happy to get it. Because my original plan was I was like, all right, I'm going to wait till... it was like I was going to try to figure out when you were going to be here. Because sometimes Sean shows up at different times. And if you were going to be later, I was going to go get it before you showed up. And if you were going to be earlier, I was just going to be like, dude, we have to run and do this right now. So, but I was happy. I got it last night.
Hey, I wouldn't be down to go get it no matter what.
Yeah. Oh, I had a plan.
Before or after we did the show?
Oh, I had a plan and everything. I was like, there's like a couple places we could have got food down that way. I had it all figured out. But I got it early, so skeet.
I got you covered.
Skeet.
But today, I surprised her. I worked through lunch today, left at 3.
Yeah.
Didn't tell her about it, because I was going to surprise her and show up at the door.
Yeah.
Then she texted me when I just left the house.
Yeah.
You're going to be here by 6, right? If you are, I'm just going to be doing some stuff.
Yeah, you know the stuff I was going to be doing was playing the video game. I didn't want to start...
Surprise, I'm already on my way.
I know. I didn't want to start the game if you were going to, like, because it...
I'm picturing you right now. Oh, fuck!
No, it wasn't like that, because it was like, okay, that's cool. We'll start recording earlier than normal. And edit out my damn coughs. So, but no, I was like, oh.
I figure the sooner I can get here, the better. The sooner I get here, sooner we can eat. Sooner we can eat, sooner we can do the show.
Right.
And the sooner we can do the show, sooner we can get it out.
There you go. See what we're after. We're looking after you guys.
Yeah.
Want you folks to experience early.
Enjoy us as early as you can so you can tell everyone else.
Yes. Oh, tell a friend. Phone a friend. Phone a friend if you like the show. Because that helps.
Tell everybody that you know that likes a good, funny podcast.
Yes. Because that helps.
We try to entertain every week.
Yep. We're trying to get more people to listen so we can make some money.
Message.
Yeah, we need to make some money. I might be losing my job.
Well, at the same time, we keep making pleas over the show to places, and we don't hear back from anybody.
Well, you should probably reach out personally, but I don't have, what am I going to do?
Well, we don't have Michael Bivens' number. We still haven't heard from him.
Damn you, Bivens! Damn you! Hang on. that's only 2, dude. That's good. You gotta give me that. Thank you. Hit me, but not really. Well, I used to have his number, but I lost it.
We haven't heard from Halls.
You know what? I haven't said anything about Hall in a while.
No, but they sit right here on our table and
Halls.
call us.
Honey, I really like this one. What?
Holler at us.
Ha!
Halls.
This is, I have a bag of Halls, because I've been sick for 2 months.
That's cute. It's like a little beehive.
Yeah, this is the honey one. It's honey flavor, and it's made with real honey on it. You see, made with real honey. And they don't taste. I mean, they taste cough drop-ish, but there's a very it's more of a honey flavor to it. That's why I like that flavor. The hashtag Halls.
Especially if they can sponsor us.
I'll take whatever wants to do it.
All right, me too.
I am non-discriminatory. Who wants to give me money? Exactly. Oh my goodness. So that's been my week. How's been yours week?
Meh.
Meh? Just meh?
Nothing exciting.
Well, that's alright too. Some people get because I was like I said, I was talking to my friend yesterday, and I didn't see her last week, and then we were talking this week, and I said, so what's new? And she's like, nothing. She says, what's new with you? And I was like, nothing. She goes, alright, we're all caught up.
Kind of like on Monday nights.
Well, okay.
We go around the room. Hey, how's it going? Okay. Anything new? Nope.
Alright, well, to be fair, I see you on Friday. That's a lot of pressure on me to do something interesting or have something happen in 2 days by the Monday that I see you.
Well, that was a reference to Joe mainly.
Oh, okay. You can reference Joe.
Joe and Tara, they both come to my house every other Monday.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how the meet and greet is. Hey, how's it going? Anything new? Nope.
No. Yep.
How's so and so? Good.
Fine.
Did it?
Yep.
All right. Let's start watching stuff.
Yeah. What can you do? Like I said, that's a lot of pressure. I don't.
40 minutes in. Oh, I got something for you. Hold on.
And I'm telling you right now, my weekend is going to be very inclusive because I will be playing my video game all weekend. So.
I was just going to come by Monday or... Wait, is it this Monday or next Monday?
No, it's next Monday.
Next Monday.
But if you text me on Monday and said, how was your weekend? Nothing. I got nothing.
I beat the game.
Well, I don't know, because it's like 40-something hours worth of gameplay, supposedly.
You can do that between now and between now and Sunday night, you got it.
I love how you're like, you got this. I know. I wish I had a long weekend. I wish the goddamn thing had come out last week. If you had that long weekend, that would have been great.
Too easy.
Too what?
Too easy.
Too easy? Yeah. So you got any news? You got anything happening here? You got some stuff in front of you.
Well, this ain't news, but...
What is this? Sean's holding the disc. What do you got?
I chose this morning to pick a random episode of our show to listen to on the way to work.
Mm-hmm.
I chose the one the day after Thanksgiving, episode 103.
Episode 103.
Run, save yourself. That was hilarious. It's fun to go back and listen to our old stuff.
Hashtag classics?
Yes.
Hitting up those hashtag classics.
And the stories that we told on that episode about Black Friday and craziness.
I don't remember much of it. I don't remember much of it. That's the thing. It's
I text her about the best one, which I referenced earlier.
Yeah.
It had to do with the sale of something at Game Something.
The game store?
And some dude got his system at Sears, and he came in just to get one little thing. And he saw like the craziness going on in that store.
Yeah.
he went out to his car, got his, walked in, held it above his head, and said, "They got him at Sears." And everybody just ran out of the store.
Store cleared out. Store cleared out. Black Friday stories are awesome. I look forward to those every year.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah, we've done those like 2 years in a row.
And we're going to try to keep it up.
We will. Are you okay? He's like, oh my goodness. Frazzled.
I saw this today. I didn't read it, of course, but I printed it out.
I see what you got there.
Film review for Super Troopers 2.
Oh, this might upset me. I loved Super Troopers. That's a great movie. If you guys haven't seen it, watch it. They actually crowdfunded this movie to get it made. And I found out too late about it because I totally would have... Shut up and take my money! I totally would have given them my money. That looks like a long review. He's like thumbing through the pages. There's like 8 pages in review. Somebody got a little long-winded.
All right, there's 4 pages.
Yeah.
There's actually...
You
put these two... I almost knocked over all my sweet tea. That would have sucked ass.
That really would have.
For both of us.
Yeah.
For me, because I'm out of sweet tea. And for you, it'd be all over your flag and table. And
Bad times, Sean.
Mostly the flag.
That's just wrapped up in bad times.
So if you put these two together, that's probably like a half a page.
Okay.
So I will try to read this quickly.
Alright, good luck.
Hopefully there's words here that I can Hopefully I can read.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. It was because I laughed.
It's alright, I'm trying to figure out where to start. Super Troopers 2 is an aggressively lame and slobby comedy full of cardboard characters and in-your-face naughty jokes that feel about as dangerous as old routines. Yet, if you watch it and you think, how is this cheesy and dumb?
Oh, this is disappointing.
You've just paid the people who made it a compliment. In Super Troopers 2, they're doing all they can to revive that feeling that they had when they were smart kids watching dumb movies that they believed at the time to be cool.
Ooh. Seems a little condescending.
Super Trooper Poopers 2. Like the first Super Troopers Poopers. Not mad at that in. It is about a hapless crew of khaki-clad law enforcement officers who are supposed to be straight as arrows in uniform, but are actually... Wait, don't laugh yet. Low-life druggies and idiots with terrible mustaches who face off against another group of law enforcement officers who happen to be... Oh, God. Okay. Who happen to be Canadian. I'm not saying what it says in parentheses. Because we got... no, I didn't write this. Remember that. I didn't write this.
Sean's trying to clear himself from the Canadian crew.
Yeah, because we have Canada to listen to our show.
I think so.
I hope. The movie features jokes about the metric system, jokes about people who don't text, and what your voice sounds like on helium. Jokes about how funny it would be if you spoke French by saying things like "au pain, pain, grey poupon." Jokes about a construction site worker who says, "grab your cock." Meaning like the cock that you use around the ring of a tub or something. A joke that's mocked in the movie for being bad, but then why is there? Jokes about a guy who picks up an AK-47, shoots a bald eagle out of the sky, and a running joke about bald shaving. It also features iconic cameos of Linda Carter, Sean William Scott, and Fred Savage. Nice. Now I want to see it. Now I want to see it.
The Savage.
It's all meant to be outrageously uproarious, but as much as I tried, and I really did, to get on its wavelength, I can testify that it is not. Yet the real thing that Super Troopers Poopers 2 is supposed to do is give you that 80s feeling, which we like. The feeling of getting stoned on stupid. Oh, I picked a good day to do this.
I guess.
420. wants to be a Looney Tunes Bath of Trash. A wrinkling update in the spirit of the Police Academy comedies, which ruled up until up to 4.
Up until, wait, which one was 4?
Citizens on Patrol.
No, 4 was good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good up until 4.
Oh, okay.
After that, the last 3.
I thought you were like saying up until, and then 4 was shit. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Never say the first 4.
I take issue.
It's probably as part of the review where I'm supposed to say that you're high enough. You'll like the movie just fine. But then again, the same critical standard could be applied to Jolly Rancher commercials or old episodes of Saved by the Bell. Super Duper Spoopers 2. Aims for the bottom, and that's the whole point. Is there an audience for it?
Yes.
Actually, the audience is already way ahead of us. They crowdsourced the movie.
I just told you guys that.
The first Super Troopers came out in 2002, 2 years after director Todd Phillips made his Hollywood debut with the clever and affectionate I Love the 80s comedy Road Trip.
Oh.
Not too nasty, not too nice, just right.
I don't think I liked that movie.
It was okay. It wasn't great, but
well, they're making it sound like it's better than.
well, that explains Sean William Scott then.
Oh, okay.
He was in Road Trip.
Oh. Huh?
Connecting.
Aha.
He created a format text of Gen. Oh shit.
Oh, it's Gen X. Gen X nostalgia.
Thank you.
Generation X.
I thought it was supposed to be that one word. I couldn't tell. That helped pave the way for the release of Super Troopers. The second film is the Broken Lizard comedy troupe, which had made a witty debut with Puddle Cruisers, 1996, but now reverted to the school of filmmaking that celebrates the lowest common denominator as the only one worth striving for. Super Troopers 1 grossed $18.5 million, which at the time was so-so for a Nero.
It was awesome.
80s stoner dork fest.
Well, not awesome, but it was a good movie.
But it became a cult hit on DVD.
Meow. Right, meow.
And that's why there's a certain mass market poetry to the notion of a bunch of aging
Gen X.
up to fund a sequel to their favorite homage to a bad 80s comedy made by a bunch of fellow aging Jenners. The whole series through now feels like a little long in the tooth. Broken Lizards members didn't write Super Troopers 2, or in the case of Jay...
I knew you were going to do that.
That's a long name.
Chandresker.
Directed.
Woo!
They're the film stars. And though it's obvious that they're working hard to crack each other up, what we're watching comes down to a bunch of middle-aged non-actors with woefully nondescript scenes, personally doing 5 variations on Paul Blart.
This guy, I'm taking a lot of issue with this person. They are very critical of this film.
I guess. I'm stopping there because there's still a little bit more, and I don't want to go any further.
Well, I think we got the gist.
Yeah.
We got the gist of that. Wow, that kind of left me sour. I still plan on seeing it because it's Super Troopers 2.
Super Troopers Spoopers 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. Well, what can you do?
Should we mention about the title change?
Oh, yeah. You know what?
What?
You know what, Sean?
I don't know, Tara. Tell me.
That was your fault. That was all your fault. Oh, man. My eye watered. My eye watered on that one.
Oh, shit.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I got it now. Okay. I'm good. That was good. That was good. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. After we do the show and we edit it and we get it ready to be posted up, I see you in my periph. After and on the thing. To get posted up, Sean and I, we usually try to find a title that's relevant to the episode. Try to make it nice and clever.
Usually it's something that we said in the episode.
Yeah, usually. It's a quote of some kind. Sometimes they work well. We have had times that it just hasn't. And we had an issue. My God, it was an episode like way back. I want to say like episode 50 or like maybe in the teens or whatever. And the title, like the episode didn't do well. And then I changed the title and people went and listened to it. Mm-hmm. So last week was Friday the 13th. So we had the episode title was like Friday the 13th, da-da-da-da. And the episode didn't really do that well. And it kind of, upset us a little bit because it was a pretty good episode. Although when I listened to it back, there were a couple of editing things. I was like, fuck. So, but anyway.
That you missed?
Yeah. A couple of errors. I was like, oh boy.
Shit.
I know. What can I do? So, I changed the title of the episode. Because I was hoping people who were afraid we just talked about Friday the 13th, the whole episode or something, would go...
Electric Boogaloo.
Or Electric Boogaloo. You can never talk about Electric Boogaloo enough, I think. Would go back and maybe listen to it, so... I changed the title of the episode, so if you are... if you subscribe to the show, and I hope you do, and if you don't, hit that subscribe button.
It's free.
I know, right? But I just realized that I only changed the title on the audio. I haven't changed the title of the video. So, but anyway. So I changed the title of the episode, so I hope it doesn't confuse people. They're like, oh, they put 2 new episodes up this week? That's strange. So no.
If you do know it by the Friday the 13th title, no, we do not spend the entire episode talking about the movies.
Yeah, it was like, we talked about it being Friday the 13th in the beginning. Throughout the episode, Sean had a Jason mask on. That
was pretty much the most of the Friday the 13th movies it was about.
Yeah, and we talked about other stuff, and I thought, it was a really solid episode, and I thought it deserved another shot, so I went and retitled it, and hopefully people will go back and listen to it. So if you shied away from it, go on back and listen to it after you listen to this one, and you can thank us later. Honey, hi. Oh, no, you're so cute.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. I hope you have a nice day. Oh, you're cute too, folks.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. God bless.
I almost wore that shirt.
Oh, I love Bob Ross. King of the funk.
King of the brush.
Oh, shit. Alright, you want to do some awkward shit?
Sure.
Let me do this, some awkward stuff. This is good. Well, I hope it's good. If it's not, you'll never hear it.
Might be better than Super Troopers.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I hope Super Troopers 2 is good. I haven't seen it, but what can I say? Okay. This might be a little awkward. Here we go.
Oh, it's on the perfect show.
Besides masturbation or sex, what? I know. What a great title, right? That's my intro. Besides masturbation or sex, what's the most awkward thing you've walked in on someone doing? Okay? Awkward things you've walked in on them doing. That wasn't...
The old hammer and nail.
Okay, here we go. Walked into a restroom to find a friend hunched over a toilet bowl with a wire coat hanger. What are you doing? I'm cutting up this massive turd so I can flush it.
I thought you were fishing.
How big was that thing? What
did you eat?
I was literally just gonna say, what the fuck are you eating?
Wow.
Wow. Nothing like a little toilet humor. Wow. Sean legit just lost his shit. Oh my god. He spit all over the desk. That is staying in the show. I'm not editing that out. You are stuck with that forever. Oh my god. Shit.
All over Carrie. Man.
Oh, what set you off on that one? What set you off? What happened, Sean? You were doing so well.
Oh.
What happened?
Something.
I don't know what set him off.
Oh, fuck.
He just went crazy.
Oh.
It's fine. Because it mostly got on your papers.
Which is good.
Oh, yeah, it's good. You gonna be okay? Can I continue?
You try.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, fuck. My stomach's hurting now.
One time I saw my cousin sucking his toe with dedication around 2 a.m. in the living room.
Gross.
I didn't ask him anything. He didn't see me. Good.
Oh.
When my brother was about 10 or 11, I walked into the room and he was wearing nothing but a baseball cap, holding a miniature baseball bat and running around the room like he just hit a home run. Why do you need to do that naked? You don't need to do that naked.
Oh, when you do it naked, you can let your balls free.
Oh my god. I hope those weren't the balls he was hitting.
That would be painful.
I'm sure they would.
Alright, I already know right now not to have any sip of my drinks the rest of this list.
I don't know how they are, but maybe just for I walked in on my friend shaving his asshole once.
See?
He had his leg up on the sink, spread, and was carefully trimming in the mirror. I had been smoking weed. 420, baby! 420.
Yeah.
I'd been smoking weed and just went in to grab eye drops. I got way more than I bargained for. That you did, sir. That you did. Walked into my apartment to find the soon-to-depart summer subletter wearing nothing but tighty-whities gnawing on a 3-pound summer sausage. That is a very specific image.
Oh,
One time I found my grandmother eating butter. Just butter.
Gross.
That is gross. Was it a tub or the stick? Oh, was she eating the stick like a candy bar?
Probably. That'd be easier.
I once walked in on my sister dipping a chicken wing in sour cream, sucking the cream off, and going back to dip it again to continue this disgusting sour cream chicken suck cycle. You too. I'm gonna get a drink.
Oh. I can't believe this. Poor Carrie. You're more on her than Meryl.
I feel you.
I want to mention that afterwards, too.
All right. Walked into a girl squatting down in the male toilets and she was peeing on those waterfall urinals. Okay. She was probably drunk.
Maybe.
I checked the stall since... Oh, this is a continuation of the story. I checked the stall since I felt awkward just peeing near her, but there was a huge amount of puke across the floor, occupied stalls, and I wasn't going to step in puke. I stood as far as I can, but we made eye contact and she kept staring at me while I peed, or at least I felt her eyes on me. Worst thing, she didn't wash her hands when she left.
Oh.
I know. At work, oh, you don't like this one. At work, I walked in on a homeless dude washing his dick in the sink.
At least he's washing.
What'd he get on it that he had to wash?
We probably don't want to know.
Yeah. Walked in on my friend's fiance shaving her legs and vagina in the sink. Oh, I'm sorry, the kitchen sink.
Oh.
We were kicking it at my place, playing some Halo 2. How old is this story? And ran out of beer. I was dead, and he was working his way back to respawn point, so I was nominated to run down and grab some beer from their fridge. Fiance was not supposed to be home for hours. I ran in, and she nearly makes a very painful nick. I grab the beer, and she yells out something like, the light beer being better on the mirror. I don't know what that means. But if you're shaving yourself and you're worried about light beer, get the light beer. Zit, zit. When I was in the Air Force, I had a roommate that had a problem with constipation. What a shitty roommate.
Try walking back and forth. I heard that works.
Ah! My supervisor let me go home early from work one evening. I walk in the apartment and heard him and his girlfriend loudly exchanging words about how to get something done. I turn the corner to the hallway from the living room and see my roommate with his ass in the air and his girlfriend sticking a turkey baster-like device up his ass to give him an enema. I walked to my room and didn't speak of that shit at all.
Until you wrote this.
I know. What is going on with people? I was stopping by my aunt's house to drop off a pack of cigarettes. My 3-year-old cousin opens the door for me, says absolutely nothing. I proceed down the hall. Proceed. And there is my aunt. All right. The proceed made me I wouldn't have to cough if I wasn't laughing. What was I? Proceed down hall. There's my aunt, stark naked, sitting on the toilet, shaving one leg on the sink beside her, one leg on the floor. She had no idea I was there. I dropped the cigs on the table and said, "Your cigarettes are on the table," and walked out the front door. That's gross.
Sounds like she was kind of spread eagle.
Yeah, a little bit. I once walked into a public bathroom that wasn't locked and had the unfortunate view of a woman in the middle of putting in a tampon. Lock your door, people! That's gross. Oh.
Give me a minute to put my pants up.
I walked in on a football teammate shitting into the hated teammate's helmet on a urinal once. I did not get involved. My goodness. Okay.
I took a chance there because I needed some.
You were right to do so. Was at a house party years ago when 3 girls had just moved in. Some drunk dude cut in front of everybody in the line for the bathroom, and after about 5-10 minutes, people were starting to think he passed out in there, as he was unresponsive to the angry pounding on the door. One of the girls forced the door open with a key. Dude was on his hands and knees, with his head in the toilet. He had taken an epic dump and was trying to unclog the toilet. Since the girls had just moved in, there was no plunger. He had first tried to use one of the other objects in the bathroom, which was one of the girls' shampoo bottles, which was also covered in shit and dripping in the sink. Dude used his shitty hand to help pull his pants up. Since he was super drunk, he fell all over the place, leaving his handprint all over the wall and on the living room when he lost his balance and fell down. None of the girls knew him, so he had to be a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, and no one would admit to even knowing him.
And when you walked into that bathroom, the walls and the floor looked like the old house on the Blair Witch.
Oh, God.
All those handprints.
With your shitty-ass handprints.
He probably hangs out with this dude with the wire coat hanger.
Oh, they should get together. I walked in on someone trying to twerk naked. I was having nightmares for 3 days. What? Oh, my goodness. My stepdad taking...
Shake, Shinoda. Shake your booty line. Work, Shinoda. Work it all the time.
All the time.
Work that booty, baby.
All the time. Stepdad taking a bath thought it was my younger brother, and Mom told me to tell him to do his homework. We didn't make eye contact for weeks after that. Oh, I see. So he went into the bathroom while his dad was in there because he thought his younger brother was in the... Okay. That didn't make sense when I first read it. I was
That
like,
makes
what?
it more gross.
Yeah, I know. I didn't walk in on anyone, but I was taking... Most of these have to do with poop. Again! I was taking a poop in a public restroom, and somebody walked into the stall next to me, pulled down their pants, don't drink, sat on the toilet, and ripped the loudest 10-second fart directly into the bowl. Flushed, pulled his pants up, and walked out. I was laughing so hard, I'm sure he heard me, but he didn't say a thing.
That's all like an epic fart.
It really does.
And when you do it in a bowl,
Mm-hmm.
it's got that echoey acoustic sound.
No, yeah. It just resonates in the
It
whole
makes it
room.
like 3-4 times
Boom,
better.
boom, 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 boom.
Like when you sit on a wooden chair, in like a hollow or almost an empty room. It sounds better.
My freshman roommate giving his girlfriend a massage and growling at her, but in a non-sexual way. When I came in, he made eye contact and just continued with what he was doing. Well, he clearly has no shame.
Sup?
Grr! What's up? Grr!
Sup?
Guy at work had surprise diarrhea. Surprise!
Happy poop day.
He was upstairs in the parts room, so he grabbed a near garbage can and let it all go. He didn't know a couple of other mechanics were a few aisles down. Great inside joke now. Oh, man.
And never let it down.
Why didn't he just run to the... Oh, okay. Well,
Maybe he was really rushing out.
well, you know what? I'm not to judge. Walked into my apartment at the time, and my at-the-time roommate on the sofa pulling hairs out of his leg with tweezers.
Ow.
His leg was almost wrapped around his head, and he just stared at me as I walked in.
Sup?
I moved. I know. So, you do the Neil Patrick Harris. So, I moved out shortly after. Walked in. This one's bad. I'm not even sorry. Walked in on my friend having a wedding ceremony with their dildo and butt plug. Oh my god. That's disgusting. And weird. That is
ceremony
weird.
Is that?
I don't know. They were getting married? I don't know. She was tired of them living in sin.
Couldn't wait.
Oh, okay. I caught a coworker standing about 2-3 feet from the urinal. Oh, God. Guys, you're going to wince at this, and I don't know what to say.
Trying for distance?
Just wait. I caught a coworker standing about 2-3 feet from the urinal, squeezing the end of his dick in an effort to hit the urinal cake from downtown.
Hey, Schultz scores!
That's weird. Only 2 more. Hang in there.
Look, a rainbow.
No. I like that. Don't cross the street.
It would be bad.
Okay. Hey, all right, here we go. Walked in on a well-liked high school teacher snorting coke after class. Breathes new life to being a high school teacher. And last one. Interrupting sex is easy to cope with, but walking in on someone cleaning their sex toys is awkward. Ba-dum-bum-chee.
Sup?
Exactly.
They all said the same thing when you walked in on them.
What's up? What else can you say? That's perfect. What else?
Rainbow connection.
Someday we'll find it from a distance. Sean, why don't you tell us what happened to Carrie Fisher's face on that note you got there? Looks like she's been crying.
Yep. So I was going to go over this right now. Now it's a little wet.
Why is it wet, Sean?
Because you said something that really got me. That made me do something that I wish we can get Joe to do.
What do you want? What? Hang on a second. Okay. You have to admit that the coughs are not as frequent as they have been. At least give me that.
Sure.
I'm trying over here. Did the dog literally just come in and fart and leave? It stinks over here now.
Oh, we were talking about poop.
I think she came in and pooped, or like farted and then left. Gross. Thanks, Days.
Anytime.
Look at her laying down proud.
Sup? Sup?
Oh.
But this thing I was going to say
Yeah.
before I spit all over it.
That paper's a little wet.
A little damp. There's a petition out there for Meryl Streep to play the Princess Leia roles in the upcoming Star Wars films.
Disagree.
Yeah.
God, that stinks. Like, the dog came in and gasped and then walked out.
Probably.
Like, yeah, and now she's sitting in the doorway just staring at me like, deal with my funk. Bitch, you can't handle the funk. How?
No.
It stinks. Like, it's lingering, like, right over here.
That's what they do.
Oh, God.
You can almost see the cloud just kind of hovering.
She knows I'm talking about her, too. Look at her face. She's like, shut up. Don't tell everybody.
Too late.
Asshole.
Did you want it?
Did I want to what? No, we got a few minutes. we can get through this.
May the Force be with Meryl?
No.
An online petition wants a beloved Oscar-winning actress.
Actress? Matrix?
Let me ask you a question.
Actress. Wait. So.
Oh, what a fun episode this is.
Oh, shit.
The Oscar-winning actress to play
To play Pumbaa? Simone and Pumbaa?
I was going to say princess. Instead of princess.
I don't know what that is.
Yes, we got the case of the giggles right now.
Well, I'm on Mucinex. I don't know what your excuse is.
Maybe.
Oh, goodness gracious.
To play Princess Leia.
All
in
right.
Star Wars Episode 9. As
Yep.
Metro reports. As of late, well, I printed this out like weeks ago, so I can't say that. Because it says, as of late Sunday afternoon. Well, that could have been like 2 months ago. The petition had more than 8,400 supporters out of a 9,000 target. They are really close. I wonder what it is now. The role was made famous by Carrie Fisher, who passed away in December of 2016. That fucking sucked. Fisher appeared in Star Wars The Last Jedi, which hit theaters in December 2017. It is now available on Blu-ray and DVD.
Yes, it is.
And I wish I was getting paid to say that.
Someday, Sean.
The petition notes remarks that Luke Skywalker actor
Sub.
Take two.
And fuck the whole thing. Oh no, I gotta cough. All right, you ready?
Yep. The petition notes remarks that Luke Skywalker actor Mark Hamill made in October 2017 about plans for Leia to be more prominent in the 9th episode of the movie franchise. As fans of Star Wars and Carrie Fisher, we really want Leia to shine in Episode 9, and we certainly do not want her to be written out of the film. Abruptly, without reasonable plot, it explains. Therefore, recasting Leia is a more ideal option for us, and we believe that Meryl Streep is an ideal candidate to play Leia.
I don't feel it.
I'm sure there's others. What about that chick that...
Hey, what about that chick?
I think it was Rogue One. I think they showed like Princess Leia as like young.
I did not see Rogue
I
One.
don't know if it's her daughter or somebody else supposed to be her. But I think we saw her in like the last scene. It was supposed to be right before Star Wars of 77.
Mm-hmm.
Have that chick do it.
Yeah, get that bitch.
So, the petition referenced Streep's starring role in the 1990 big screen version of Fisher's 87 novel, Postcards from the Edge, as well as the friendship the two women started and shared. The online petition concluded with the line, "May the Force be with Carrie Fisher, Meryl Streep, and Princess Leia." Fans, however, may want to hold their breath over the speculation. Her representative described the rumors of Streep being looked at for the role as untrue, and Entertainment Canada reported
Canada.
on some Friday.
You're getting a lot of love today, Canada.
And Star Wars Episode 9 is due to hit theaters December 2019.
So they're probably going to be filming soon, if they haven't already. I don't know if they film back to back.
I would think they probably haven't started yet. They could be in works of writing it, or finish writing it around this time.
Here's my thing.
Yes.
Yes.
So.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what the fuck is up.
Good.
Right now. Right
Yeah.
now. Right now. I almost made him spit his drink out again. Oh, that's up. I think, to me anyway,
Yes.
casting somebody else in that role is a mistake. I think it won't work. It's Carrie Fisher's role. She made it her own. I don't feel like somebody else should be doing it. I don't feel it's right.
It's like I mentioned before in past episodes when we talk about sequels and
Yeah.
we watch the remakes, and it's hard to see someone else play that role.
Mm-hmm.
Like Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Would you want to see Kevin Bacon as Freddy Krueger?
I don't know. It's hard for me to say anything like that with the Elm Streets, because I'll give any Elm Street remake a chance.
Oh, he's very open-minded about the Elm Streets. I've lost it. It's just awful now. Look like I'm gonna nap.
Here we go.
That'll be the still.
Yeah.
Yes. Because if you don't know, Kevin Bacon has expressed interest in playing Freddy Krueger. I don't really watch those movies, so I'm like, So, I mean, I know that Freddy Krueger is Robert Englund.
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes it weird in my mind.
Yeah, any remake or reboot or whatever they want to do,
Yeah.
I'm down for giving it a shot.
Oh, speaking of like horror type stuff.
Oh, goody.
Now, the new season of American Horror Story will be coming out. I think it's season 8. That'll be happening. It'll be coming out around September, October.
Yes.
So, I mean, I really liked the last season, which was Cult. Billy Eichner was awesome.
Billy.
Oh, I like Billy Eichner. He's awesome.
Billy.
And so he's going to be in this season too, as well. So I was like, oh, that's great. And then my husband Jay and I were always like, oh, we should go back and watch like the older episodes, like the older seasons, stuff like that. So we watched Hotel, which I was like,
Yeah.
Ugh. No, I mean it wasn't bad.
No, but knowing you're not the type that wants to see Lady Gaga having sex with everybody.
I'm like, she was sleeping with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you have no discriminatory. Just there's the legs right in the air. She didn't even care.
Natural position for her character.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
What's up?
Sup? This is supposed to be her legs.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Sup?
What's up?
Get in me.
So I was like, get in me.
Put something in me, shit.
Oh, so I was like, well,
when she's done.
yeah. It was kind of a weird season. I just was okay. I've been taking a poll with people who actually watched the show, and I've been told that Asylum and Coven are like two of the best seasons, and to watch either of those. So
Message.
yeah. Well, I mean, I just thought I'd say in case anybody else, because apparently, I mean, they're not. What do you call that? They're not.
It's dark.
It's an anthology, so I mean, you don't need to watch.
In sync.
Yeah, you don't need to watch season 1, season 2. So you can watch whatever.
Jump around.
Like
up,
House
jump
of
up,
Pain.
get down.
Yeah, you can watch whatever. So, which is actually kind of cool because then you can jump around to watch whatever you want. Oh lordy!
Jump.
By the way, yesterday was Tim Curry. Tim Curry was Tim Curry's 72nd birthday.
Happy birthday, Tim.
Oh, Tim Curry. Love him. He's coming to Comic-Con.
Yay.
Rhode Island Comic-Con.
And we better make it. I'm so pissed we couldn't make the last one because there's so many people I wanted to meet.
I'm saving a personal day. I'd love to go on like a Friday.
Yes.
And,
When tickets go on sale, we have to get it.
yeah.
Can't wait.
I don't know. Because
we never had a problem until last year.
Because somebody I was talking to said you should get the VIP thing and do the whole weekend pass, and I'm like, I don't know that I mean,
I have to stay down there.
I know
We wouldn't want to drive back and forth.
Well, it's not a long drive.
Meep.
My throat is killing me. No, yeah, do it. Oh my god. Wait, just let me get a drink. Oh my god, it's like razor blades. I'm swallowing razor blades.
Yummy.
Sup? Let's do it. I don't know. It's not a long drive, but I mean to go back and forth with. I don't know. I mean, bleep 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 bleep. That's all, folks.
That was me earlier.
I would rather go on Friday.
Princess Slayer.
Mark.
Skywalker. I don't know.
I would rather go on Friday.
Yes.
Because the crowd seemed to be better than Saturday. Saturday, I heard, was effing insane.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't letting, like, once you left the building, they were not letting you back in and all kinds of crazy shit. I don't know about Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I would expect Sunday to be like Friday.
Yeah?
But a little bit more crazy.
Well...
Friday, most people are supposed to be
working.
Working.
I know, that's why I want to go on Friday.
Doesn't seem like much people work.
Maybe we could do like a tie-in and videotape something down there if we end up going on Friday so we can have a show for you guys. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll record a Saturday. I don't know. This is an off-mic conversation. I know. I'm doing the hand thing again. Moving. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that... Because the thing that will dick you around is... Sometimes people will come to the thing, but they'll only be there like either Saturday, or they'll be there Friday and Saturday, or Sunday only, and blah, blah, blah. So hopefully if they have anybody good that we want to see, they'll be there like the day that we can go.
Or you plan on going one day, and they're supposed to be there all three.
Yeah.
The closer it gets, and you look again just to make sure they're going.
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's like, oh, now it's like Friday and Saturday only. Or
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday only, that they can't make Friday all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That made a lot of people angry last year because I guess all the Walking Dead people ended up canceling. A lot of people ended up canceling, actually.
Actually?
So, that's the thing with those things. It's like you buy the tickets, you have to buy the tickets in advance, and then if the person that you wanted to see ends up canceling, you still have tickets to the show.
Yeah, and we know who always cancels on me, don't we?
Gutenberg?
Yep.
Oh, the Gutenberg!
Twice already so far.
That prick was in New York, too.
Yeah.
That would have been so easy for him to get there.
I've messaged him before on Facebook.
Yeah?
He never responded back.
Oh, wow.
Gee, what a surprise.
I've actually become kind of friendly with, I got Tim Curry's autograph through a company. I've actually become kind of friendly with them.
Ooh.
And I should ask them.
People.
I should ask them, like, hey.
Ask him.
Hey, is there any way you could get me Steve Gutenberg's autograph from my friend?
He owes me.
The Gutenberg.
2.
Oh, boy.
He owes me 2 autographs, and I want them as Carrie Mahoney, the police academy guy.
I keep my eye out. They have like Ben Affleck. They have like a lot of.
Affleck.
I wouldn't want Affleck's autograph, but they
Affleck.
have. They had the Breakfast Club people.
Yay.
They had like Molly Ringwald, Judd Nelson, Emilio, and Anthony. Did they have anything on call? No, I don't think they did.
What, Rhode Island Comic Con?
But no, at that company.
Oh.
But
Say him.
No.
Dana Barros and what's her face? That was the mother on.
Oh, Beverly D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were going to be there too, and didn't a couple of them cancel?
No.
Are you sure? I thought maybe one or two of them canceled.
I don't think they did.
Oh, there was so many
There's too
cancellations.
many. Robert Englund was there. I wanted to meet him one more time.
I'm sorry.
Weird Al was there. I want to meet him for the first time.
No, I haven't met Weird Al. I have his autograph though, and I went to a UHF screening he was at. That was interesting.
It would be nice if Comic Con spotted us free guest passes. We talk about them a lot. We go to.
We do talk about them a lot.
We go there a lot. We drop a lot of money on that.
Yeah.
I'm hinting like a son of a bitch right now.
He really is, you guys. He's like, And it's that thing, you know, that when the little kid, when they're like asking their parents something, they're just looking at their shoe, just fidgeting their shoe, and they're like, well, you know, maybe.
Maybe you can.
I just want to go outside and play ball.
Give me give me some new sneakers. And I want this toy that's like $300.
Oh, man, that you're not worth it. I don't love you enough to give you a $300 toy, son.
Get a job.
Yeah. Why don't you start mowing some lawns? Maybe you can earn it
Take out
yourself.
the papers in the trash.
Exactly. So, let's see what else is going on. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel. We also have location videos as well as the podcast video.
To start again.
All right, dude. All right.
Damn warm weather's taking a long time to get here.
It is, and I'm getting kind of nervous because people are like, "Oh, this place and that place." So now I'm like, I gotta like double research everything because I don't want us to get caught and arrested.
Yeah, it's like each year, more and more stuff is happening.
Yeah.
That's preventing us from enjoying these places that we want to go to.
I know.
Now we have to worry about silent alarms and
Yeah, well,
guards.
the way I was looking at it, I was like, well, we have a good list to work from right now. And I said, if we only get half the list, it's still good. Because it's still a good list. What was I going to say? Oh, hey, you know what? You can email us.
What? Tell me.
I'm going to tell... Well, I'm not going to tell you because you already know.
So.
I'm going to tell them. I'm going to tell you what's up. Sup. I'm going to tell you. You can email us, at the word #JustSayinPodcast at gmail.com. If you're listening to this on iTunes, SoundCloud, or Stitcher, you should see the email address right in the description of the show. I don't know what to do about you, Mahoney. I just don't know what to do about you.
Doyle rules.
Doyle rules. Oh my gosh. So there's that.
I'm really trying to entertain the video version for us tonight.
Really?
Instead of just sitting here like this the entire time. Mm-hmm.
Well, good for you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know. Apparently, I do a lot of stuff with my hands.
Well,
So
spit my drink out. That was not planned.
That was hilarious.
That was not planned.
That will go down as one of my favorite things of this show. If we do a retrospective at the end of the year and you say, what was your favorite moment? That would be a big one. You're like, remember when I was talking about pooping in a toilet or something? Toilet humor? And you just sprayed.
I showered poor Carrie Fisher.
Sprayed Carrie Fisher. She got all sticky. My goodness.
Meryl Streep should have got more of that.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you.
Yeah, more on this side than that side.
Yeah. What can you do? So, we'd really love it if you like, comment, subscribe. Because that would be great.
Love to hear from you, too.
Sean wants to hear from you. I'm ambivalent about it.
Every time we tell all these funny stories and say, hey, write in and tell us your funny story. I've never told that anyone did. Well, because no one does.
People are shy with their stories. They don't want to share. Don't be shy. Share. No, I'm getting with the Mucinex. Is like, what? So
that'll be a still. So
yeah. So phone a friend, because that'd be great.
Hello.
Because word of mouth is the best advertising you can have.
No one these days really calls each other.
I know. Text a friend. Text a friend. I hate talking on the phone too. I'll text. Text a friend. You can text me if you want. I'm just begging for love over here. Begging for love like an 8th grade girl. Hearts. Oh, thank you so much for joining us.
Watch that be the still.
I hope so.
Me doing a heart with my hands.
That would be great. Lots of love. LOL. So, thank you for joining us once again. I'm going to shut up now before I cough again. Sean's got something to tell you. We'll see you next week. Boom. Ooh, look at me float away.
Have a good everything. And when your friend's telling you something funny, don't be drinking.